What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video we are going to be reviewing the all-new Radical Hitter Pearl. And I do have the Hitter Solid here, which we are going to compare. Both of these are brand new. I just got this one and I have not thrown it at all. So guys, before we get into any of the details behind the Hitter line, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Our next big major milestone is 50,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can absolutely get there. If you like the jerseys that I normally wear in all my videos, coolwick.com, promo code Napoles10, that'll get you 10% off your entire order. Then down below in the description, there's gonna be a link where you can order any of the balls in today's video or the ball spinners. It's a great way to help support the channel. I do want to give a quick shout out to Hey Wismo on Instagram. He actually sent me this Hitter Solid. I'll leave a link to his Instagram. Please go follow him. Thank you so much for sending me this hitter. We're going to be comparing it here on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, so let's get into some of the details behind the Hitter Pearl, and we will cover the details of the Hitter Solid, but the focus of this video is really the Hitter Pearl. The core is the Hitter Asymmetric, which in 15 pounds is an RG of 2.488, a max differential of 0.053, and an intermediate differential of 0.015. Low RG, high differential, medium asymmetry. The cover stock is the HK22 Utility Pearl, and it comes out of box with that 1500 grit compound finish. And the only difference between these two is that the Hitter Solid is Utility Solid, where this is Utility Pearl with the HK22. Now the layouts are going to be different, right? And the reason is that I drilled this before I converted to my new asymmetric layout. So on the Solid, it's 30 by 4.5 by 30, and the Hitter Pearl is 30 by 5 by 35. So similar, just a little bit longer pin to pap. And actually this can be a really nice difference because of the Solid. Want it to be a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother. The Pearl, get a little bit more down lane, create a little bit more shape. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, have you guys ever thrown a Radical bowling ball? I've only thrown one before this, and it was the Enforcer, I think it was. I'm not really sure, I don't remember the name, and I was not a big fan of. But cool story about this, my buddy Charles Hutcherson from The Hype, please go subscribe to his channel. We were talking about these 6 new bowling balls that just got released by the Brands of Brunswick, and I told him that the ball I was looking the most forward to was the Vaporize. His response is that I'm only saying that because I never threw the original Hitter. So we're gonna see, Charles. Am I gonna like the Hitter? Am I gonna like the Hitter Pearl? We're gonna see. We're gonna be on a fresh, typical house shot here at South Point on lane 64. All right, first shot in the video. I'm gonna start in the Hitter Pearl because it's the new ball. And then after a couple shots, I'll show you what that Solid looks like. Wow, I threw that out the window. I thought that could have been 0 and it came back. Not really what the ball normally looks like. Let me hit my mark, throw a better shot, and I'll show you what it really is capable of. Yeah, I definitely threw that last one out the window, so let's make a better shot here so I can show you guys. That's a much better shot there. There we go. You can see that it's clean through the fronts, but it's not very boomy down lane. It's very smooth for a Pearl. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't need stuff that's super boomy down lane anyway, especially in a center like this where there's already a lot of friction. So that did go pretty high flush, so we're gonna move like 1, 2 left and see if I can make it a little bit more flush. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm 3 shots in with this ball into this hitter, and I can see what they're talking about, that hitter line being so good. So right from that same spot, I'm gonna throw the Solid, just so you guys can see the differences. Keep in mind, the layouts are a little bit different, like we talked about in the intro, but all in all, very similar motions, just the Pearls cleaner through the fronts, a little bit more pop down lane, which you guys are about to see on the next shot. All right, same spot with the Hitter Solid here, so we can see. Yeah, very, very smooth, very early. I don't know that in a 3-ball arsenal that you can warrant having both of them in the bag, right? It's either like pick one or the other. But in an extended arsenal, like if you bring 6 balls or 9 balls, I can definitely see having both. I'll throw one more with the Solid. I don't really want to spend too much time on that ball because it is an older ball. You guys have already seen it. Really want to focus on that Pearl. All right, Solid again, same spot. There we go. So the one thing I noticed from the solid to the pearl is that I could strike from the same spot on both balls. The difference is how I got there. The solid was earlier, much smoother. The pearl's cleaner, more pump down lane. So it's like kind of pick what you want or what you need in that moment. I think that right now, if I was bowling for score, I might lean towards the pearl just because it is a little bit more poppy down lane. And I feel like with the solid, if I move in a little bit, it's gonna start to bail down lane. All right, back to the pearl. And as the lane starts to transition, I will chase both of these left. That's a really good shot. That was a really good shot. And you can see it went high flush. So I think I can start to chase that left, but that hitter pearl, it's good. I would definitely like to see this compared to maybe some other asymmetric balls across all catalogs, just to see how it compares. All right, we're gonna move left again a little bit. Again, just because it's allowing me to. Oh, wow. I thought for sure that was going to be the 10 pin. But guys, look, it's an asymmetric pearl that's red. Of course it's going to be good. I am going to go back to that same spot to see if it kind of struggles to make that corner. It was a pretty large move. I'm standing like at 29 now. I will move right a little bit if I have to. All right, same spot here that I just almost 10 pinned with. See if it repeats again like that. So I threw that really bad. I got there super late and I missed in and it only 4-pinned. Pretty good sign that if I do all those bad things and it still got close. So let's reset this 4-pin and throw a good shot, commit to a good shot. So I never move on a bad shot. So even though I 4-pinned, it was a bad shot, so I'm definitely not gonna move. So same spot, just commit to throwing a better shot here. Yeah, this ball's nuts. My one miss so far was when I threw a terrible shot. I did miss a few times while I was warming up. I even slammed one off my ankle when I was warming up, but I don't really count those because I was literally just warming up. This is a good one. I don't know when I would use it because it looks really good on the fresh, but I typically don't throw shiny stuff on the fresh. So that's my big question going forward with this hitter pearl. Am I gonna throw it on the fresh or is this gonna be like a transitional type of ball? It doesn't shape quite as much to be a go-to transitional ball. So that leads me to believe that this can be a really good option on the fresh. I'm gonna move in a little bit again, just because I haven't really missed yet this video. I really wanna show you guys some potential misses here. Or just keep striking because this ball is freaking crazy. That was like 3 left. I really got a handful of that one, and it's very responsive to, not responsive, meaning down lane. It's very responsive to my hand. If I get a handful of it, it does a lot more. It reacts to what you're doing with your hand. Sorry. All right, let's move another little bit left here. That last shot was freaking crazy. I mean, I've literally moved left 3 or 4 straight shots and it continues to strike. This thing is good. I think this is gonna be a house shot monster. I don't know how much tournament time, I mean, I don't bowl a lot of tournaments anyway, but I don't know how much tournament time this is gonna get with me. I think that this, if I bowled league tonight, it would make the bag for sure. All right, we're gonna move another little bit left. Really just trying to see this ball's limits here. Yo, that is disgusting. Chris, every shot that I've moved left, it's just next shot will be in front of the ball return. All right, we're gonna get in front of the ball return just a little bit, not a whole lot. We're gonna 3-step it, see what this looks like here. Oh my God, all right, we're gonna keep moving left. I think I might even have to move the camera a little bit. All right, let's really get in front of the ball return now. Let's see what this looks like. I do not feel comfortable being here. Okay, that's gonna miss. There we go. All right, now let's go back to where I really feel comfortable playing. That was disgusting. But you can see the versatility of this ball. I think that this is a really, really good one. And listen, I'm a free agent. If this ball sucks, I can say it sucks. This is a good one, a really, really good one, actually. I'll throw a few more shots from a spot that I can feel comfortable striking from, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, we reset the rack here, last shot of the video, just a spot that I think I can strike from, and then we will wrap up this hitter pearl. Yeah, that ball's good. All right, so Chris was asking me where it ranks amongst my favorite balls that I have thrown so far, right? Number 1, hammer effect. Number 2, vaporize. Number 3, hitter pearl. I think it's that good. I think that it is a really, really good ball, very versatile, allows me to play a little bit straighter, but as you guys have seen, it also lets me really get in and create some shape. So I think that being third behind those 2 balls, I think is a very, very good thing. Guys, we will see you on the next one.